When it comes to omnichannel, then it comes to stakeholder. Stakeholder means who play their part of the game, right? Right? The number one, our customer. Number two, the agent. Number three is the manager, who manage the agent to make sure that think about the strategy, optimize their model, and so on, and create the customer. These are the three key stakeholders. Do you see, is there any other else in this game?
I don't get this.
Okay.
For example, we're a hospital. Because it's easy for you to manage it because we all of our works from hospital. So in this case, I know customers,
Patients or anyone?
our patients, agent who they are, and manager who they are.
Okay. Good. So for agents, it could be your customer service staff. It could be your administrative people. The managers is a customer service manager, somebody from operation and planning department managers. They could be the managers. So they are like an example. The managers, the one example, decide, okay, we want to focus more on the Facebook. Our total budget will be this. This is going to be our strategy. Like an example, when you are playing the part here, your role will be as a senior marketing manager. Your role will be as a manager. Like an example, you decide that, okay, Facebook probably affected right now, but in next 2 years, I think our website need more focus. So then you will put a budget, bring the SEO guy, invest into it, and build it to get it ready. So that's why your role in this game is so important as well. Even you are not in the ground, you also work with the IT people who is also like your agent, because they want to do the SEO, like an example you need to do. When you're the search engine optimizer, SEO expert, they're like your agent too as well. They help you to empower your other agents. So now, actually go this direction. So now how to find the right channels of the solutions, right? Where to find the omni-channel solution, right? So we have so many channels. How do we handle with them? So I will give you a checklist, okay? A checklist which you should very, very carefully to consider your omni-channel solution, all right? You are the expert, you know your country, you know your culture, you know your customers, or you're still learning it. This is one of the things I slightly disagree with one of the speakers. Somebody is asking, do we know our customer? Yes or no? My point is, like I said in my wrap-up thing, it's not a yes or no question. It's a continuous learning process. So I know, and I will keep knowing more. And at the same time, what customer really want is not a fixed too. It's also evolving as well too. And even the other competitor creating new expectations and need to handle that one as well too. So I'm going to give you a checklist with bullet points, which are the main things you should be thinking about when it comes to omnichannel solution and selection, all right? So first, think about the supported channels. That's how I give you and make you brainstorm about all the list of the channels. And now you know what are the dimension, why are you picking those channels. You also know that what are the value of the channels, and you know that what is your personal selection criteria to pick those channels. First part. And then you'll decide what will be your supported channel in your omni-channel strategy. Number two, the role of CRM. CRM means customer relationship management. So what will be the role? First, no role, because you don't have a CRM. Another role is, okay, I have data, but how do we manage this one? Or if I don't have a CRM right now, how long time I want to wait to build a CRM. Second thing, have to work with a person like a head of IT to figure out how he keeping the data right now. How structured is the data? Unstructured or data? Or is it been stored somewhere already? In the file or in the database already? Have to figure this out as well too. If it's been stored in a database, how it's been stored? So that was a funny thing. Yesterday, one of the IT managers told me, we store data, and asked him, how do you store it? We scan the file and upload it in the database. Oh, if you scan the file and upload the thing, it's like an image. How can you extract the data from the image? You can't. So you really need to sit down with the other agents and ask them, what is the status of the data? Or how you're going to building your roadmap to store the data so I can start building a CRM if I don't have it yet. Or if you already have a CRM, you need to think about how correct is the data. Because many CRMs has a lot of wrong data, wrong informations, or maybe not the full information of the patients as well too. And then the third one is handling the routing. Like an example, so when I'm building this omnichannel, what will be the route? Like an example, think about, I think this is something you already know. So, like an example, some Facebook marketing. Facebook marketing. So what they do is this. I'm gonna write. What they do in the Facebook marketing, let's say I have a mobile app, right? So I do workshops, I do seminars, I do posters, and tell people to install my app. So this is one way. Or let's say you do, what is this? The Independence Day, you set up a booth, and you put some really nice, beautiful girl. And you tell people, you come in and you install I will help you to install the app to your phone, and then I'm going to give you a gift. Unilever often does that in Vietnam. Every holiday we see Unilever doing this one. They give them a bag. Of course, it has their Unilever logos, and it also has the clear shampoo, make your hair super cool. This kind of dialogue is there too, but they will install the app. So that's one way of handling the route. But now I'm going to go back to the Facebook marketing. Another way, so that is like way two. So they have a mobile app, right? It's in let's say in the Google Play, or let's say Apple Store is there. So what they do, they go to the Facebook and post contents about your app. And give the link of the app to download. So that means you don't go directly, this is the traditional way, go directly, but here you go digital channel, you keep posting interesting thing, not only posting in one group, if you post in one group, maybe some people see it. Let's say in the group that you have, let's say 10,000 people, right? The 10,000 people will see the post. But if you post like 1,000 group or 100 group, what will happen? So it will be, let's say, some of the group even like 100K people there. So if you put 100 times, so there's so many people will be seeing our content. And then, as you link the app to install in their phone, so people will come and install the app. So it's like this. Like me, I'm trying to get up here. So I try to get up. It's difficult for me to get on the suit. So what I'm going to doing, take the chairs, put it here, and step up and step up. So the Facebook become the stepstones. It's called routing. The last one, data visibility. So here, data visibility means how much do I know the data? How much I can see the data? Think about the situations. I have patients. The doctor writing them in the papers, and the IT is scanning it and put in the database. I cannot see the data because I can only see the image, right? I can see one record, but I cannot see 100 report to one of them. Correct? Let's think about a situation. So if we have a scan paper, I can see one patient's one record, but maybe that patient came to 10 times to our hospital. So I have to open up 10 image to see that. But if I have a CRM, those 10 old reports, like patient number, let's say Adele. Adele first time came in 10 times, all the record I can see, and like a dashboard, he came 10 times, this is his phone number, and this was his previous symptom, and this was his treatment. So I know all the details. At the same time, it can go to the next level, which can comes to 100 patients. You can set up configure your, even you have a CRM, you can configure it, like an example, last 6 months of time, how many people came with the same symptom, let's say with a dengue fever or malaria fever. So what will be the follow-up treatment for them? And you can send them a communications to email or the phone number SMS. By using the phone SMS or by using an email server, you can send an email. So that's called data visibility. So that's why yesterday I told this line, the thing we don't see, we cannot measure. The thing we cannot measure, the thing we cannot improve.